superstar, little superstar, हम हैं little superstar, little superstar. कोई किसी से डरते हैं, हम हैं little superstar, little superstar, हम हैं little superstar, little superstar, हम हैं little superstar.
Salam, namaste, sat sri akal, and hello, my beautiful loving people. Welcome to another episode of Little Superstars here on NTV Houston. Our superstar today has several talents under her belt. She's an up-and-coming actor with talent and mad looks. She can single-handedly attack you like a ninja and cook a 4-course meal at the same time, all while keeping an A-grade GPA. Please put your hands together for our little superstar, Elina
किसी से
Agamirza.
डरते हैं, हम हैं little superstar, little superstar, हम हैं little superstar, little superstar, हम हैं little superstar. रंग मस्ती के
How are
उड़ाते
you,
हैं,
sweetie?
धमके धूम मचाते हैं, आए पढ़ने का
Okay,
वक्त तो
now please put your hands together for Elina's dad, Elkin.
हम हैं little superstar, little superstar, हम हैं little superstar, little superstar, हम हैं little superstar, little
Hello.
superstar,
Have a seat.
little superstar.
Hello, Elina. It's so nice to have you on our show today. How do you feel?
Well, I feel amazing. Thank you for asking. This is one gorgeous set, and I'm a great big fan of NTV Houston.
Well, that's good to hear. Sir, how do you feel being on the set today?
Thank you for having us. This is beautiful and you guys are amazing.
Thank you. All right, Elina, I must say I am in love with your outfit.
Well, thank you. We're matchy-matchy. I love your outfit too.
Thank you so much. So, would you mind sharing where did you buy it? Was it a gift? Where did you get it from?
Well, this was a gift from Petite Adele. I love their dresses, and they have these cute little accessories every time. I've been on the World Trade Show, which is what I love.
So you modeled for them.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so tell me this. I was looking you up and I was talking to your father and I came across your Instagram page, which by the way has 170,000 followers.
Yes.
How did that happen and how did you get into modeling?
So on our first day, we went to a studio. It was a beautiful forest set. We started modeling and I had so much fun because I was supporting my family. They were always there for me. And then my mom started posting the photos and right away there were 100 likes and my little mind was blown. I was like, oh my God, this is really happening. I couldn't believe it. I felt like I was in heaven.
Right, it's like a dream come true, especially at such a tender age to have so many people looking up to you and following you on such a platform.
I always feel supported. I never feel like I'm attacked.
Well, that's good to know. So tell I never feel like I've been attacked. I've never heard anything like that before. So how did modeling come about? Was it something that someone in your family does or was it something that you saw on TV and you were like, okay, I'm interested. How did that happen?
So, no, actually, I've been dreaming this forever. This is, I'm the first one in my family that I know of to be a model. And my mom started with finding modeling. She asked me, so you said you wanted to be famous, you want to help the world be a better place.
Right.
And I said, yes, how are we going to do that with a cute little voice? And we found a page with a very nice person called Masha, and she was doing it for young kids like me. So we went to her studio. She's a very nice person. She greeted me there. We took photos. I laughed so much. She had really funny jokes. And once this happened, we posted it online, and that whole big wow moment happened to me. I felt like I'm flying in the air. The spotlight's on me.
Goodness, well, I wished I had all that spotlight when I was your age. So let me ask you, you are 10, right?
Yes,
It's
I
just
am.
hard to grasp the fact that you have achieved so much at the tender age of 10.
Well, thank you.
So I would like to ask you, sir, so how does it go when she has all these opportunities coming up and like you have to support her because of course we're a proud parent. So how does it work? Do you take off from work or your wife does it all? How do you all take turns?
Well, my wife is momager for her basically. She manages lots of aspects of this, dealing with the brands, with the supporters, responding to her fans. I, of course, in this case, am like soccer dad, driving her or them around. It helps that I have my own business, so I have I run branding agency, so I am flexible with my time.
Perfect.
So yeah, I can prioritize them. I believe it's very important for their development.
It is. It absolutely
Whatever career they choose, if they are outgoing and can present themselves, can talk, and are not camera shy, it will help them.
Which
So-
obviously she isn't. Your entry here said it all. You are
Yeah.
definitely not camera shy. So how long have you been on Instagram and how long did it take for you to accumulate such a population on there?
Well, it actually wasn't very hard. As long as my family was there, I was really never worried. It actually started when I was 6.
Okay.
I started out with simple window photos,
Right.
forests of course,
Right.
and I love so many things about this because I am a tree hugger. I love the forest. I could never bear to see one tree chopped a little. That just hurts me on my own.
I heard a story about that. When I was discussing things with your father, he told me that there was a time when you saw a tree being chopped and it hurt you so much to where you asked him.
I actually cried at night for this. I was very sad. I'm like, where are the birds going to live? There were squirrels in that tree.
Right. And then what did your father say?
Well, he told me, this does happen many times, and if you want to do this, I can help you make the world a better place. He's always with me. He's always supporting me, just like now.
So, is it true that your response to that was you wanted to be the president of the United States of America?
Actually, I've been wanting to do that ever since I found out what the definition of president was.
All right.
I really wanted to be a president. I wanted to show women we are strong, we are bold, and we are the best. So, I wanted to encourage many little girls like me to follow their dreams, do what they really feel what's right.
We have a diplomat on the show today with us, and I can definitely see her turn into an ambitious president one day. So, what are 2 things, just out of curiosity, what are 2 things that you would want to change once you become a president?
Well, when I become president, I definitely want to plant a little more trees, find more habitats, because I've been learning about in the Amazon rainforest, right? I want
Okay.
to rent out a whole entire park there.
Wow.
I want to make it like a sanctuary for all animals, because I can see tiny squirrels. They're even coming to my garden. They're running away from our area because it's getting destroyed. It really just hurts me.
All right, so that was one thing you would add when you were the president. What is one thing you would take away from this nation if you were to be the president?
Maybe pollution. Pollution is one of the major problems hurting many things in this world, specifically global warming, hurting our atmosphere. So I want to take away all these gasoline routes, trying to go maybe alternative fuel.
Well, on that note, I would like to take a short commercial break, and after the break, we are going to discuss how we plan on doing that, along with several other things that Elina does. So please stay tuned, and we will be right back on our show, Little Superstars, here on NTV Houston.
हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार, हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार।
मनपसंद सुपरमार्केट जहां की फ्रेश वेजिटेबल्स, स्पाइसेस, फ्रोजन फूड आइटम्स आपको सबसे अच्छे प्राइस में मिलेगी और हलाल ज़बीहा मीट भी मिलेगा। दाम मनपसंद, नाम मनपसंद, तो फिर क्यों ना जाए मनपसंद? Located at Wilcrest Drive, Houston, North Highway and William Cannon Drive, Austin, Texas. तो नाम याद रखिएगा, मनपसंद सुपरमार्केट।
59 और वेस्ट बेलफोर्ड पर है नुक्कड़ ढाबा, जहां के मशहूर जमाना बॉम्बे तंदूरी चिकन, पहाड़ी बोटी, चिकन चटपटा और बटर चिकन तो आप जानते ही होंगे। अगर आप बॉम्बे चाइनीज खाना आप पसंद करते हैं तो जरूर उनके चिकन लॉलीपॉप और चिकन चिली ट्राई करिएगा। और एनटीवी ह्यूस्टन का नाम लेने पर स्पेशल है $1.99 में कॉर्न सूप। सुबह 8 से लेकर रात के 2 बजे तक नुक्कड़ ढाबा आपकी खिदमत के लिए खुला होता है। For takeout and other inquiries, call 281-575-1178 at the corner of West Belfort and 59, Nukkad Dhaba.
शुगरलैंड की सबसे बड़ी सुपरमार्केट अलरबा वर्ल्ड फूड 61,000 स्क्वायर फीट पर फैला देसी और विदेशी शॉपिंग के लिए वन स्टॉप शॉप,
जहां ग्रोसरी से लेकर ब्यूटी सर्विसेज तक, बैंक से लेकर होम फर्निशिंग तक।
लोकेटेड इन न्यू टेरिटरी एरिया एट यूनिवर्सिटी एंड ग्रैंड पार्कवे।
ये है वन स्टॉप शॉप डेस्टिनेशन।
Alraba World Food. For more information, call Amir Ali at 512-652-8462.
When it comes comes to protecting yourself and your partners, all the information out there can be overwhelming. Visit our website. We are a free and confidential service striving to help you stay informed and stay notified. We are committed to a healthy Houston.
Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. Drive the new 2020 Cadillac XT4, only $399 a month, or the new 2020 XT5, only $429 a month, both for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Or purchase the XT4 or XT5 and enjoy 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com.
हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार, हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार.
Welcome back to our show. Today we have Elina Agamirza here with us. So, before we went on the break, we were talking about your followers on Instagram. Now I want to talk to you about, I have heard that you have been the face for certain brands out there like Ralph Lauren and Disney. So how was that?
Well, it was very exciting to work with all these different companies. They're all unique and they're the best in their own way.
So how did you go about getting these opportunities? Because Ralph Lauren and Disney are pretty big names out there, and you know, I know a ton of kids, they want to represent them, but they never have the opportunity like you did. So how did you end up getting that?
Well, it's specifically because of my parents. They always find these new deals, ask me if I want to work with them, and I almost every single time say yes. And these are great brands, so definitely.
So what are some certain brands that you work for? I know about Ralph and Disney. What were the others? Were there any others?
Yes, there were. There was Frilly Frogs, Petite Adele, this dress, it's a designer dress from them, and actually quite a lot. I'm forgetting them all.
Oh, it's okay. Which one was your favorite to work for?
Oh, that's a very hard question. They're all so great. And I can't wait to work with some more.
So I see you got us a little something here. Did you make that or did your mommy help you?
Oh, it was all by myself. This is Azerbaijani traditional dolkha.
All right, and you sent us a video of you making that dish, right?
Yes.
All right, let's watch it.
Hi guys, it's Elina here, and today I'm going to be making traditional Azerbaijani dolkha. It's healthy, delicious, and nutritious. It's healthy because it contains gatir, a homemade plain yogurt. It's also healthy because it contains herbs, such as spinach, cilantro, and green onions. You can add mint if you'd like. It's also nutritious because it has chickpeas, which are protein-packed. It's also delicious because you're going to be craving this taste forever. You can have it hot or cold. Either way, it's perfect. Let's get cooking. The first step is to get 1 whole gallon of delicious gatir and 3/4 of a gallon of water. Mix it together, and then you're going to mix this at 10 minutes on a low setting with washed calrose rice and 4 whisked eggs. Once your mixture is done, you want to add it to a pot that can fit it all. And then you want to keep on non-stop stirring it until you see bubbles. When that's ready, you can add in your herbs, like your spinach, cilantro, and green onions. And after that, you can season it with salt and pepper according to your taste. And at the very end, in 2 minutes before it's done, you can add your garbanzo beans, let it cook, turn it off the heat, and your soup is ready. Have a delicious day.
Well, that sounded like a lot of fun, and it looks pretty fun and easy to do. Was it easy, or did you just make it seem so?
It's actually very easy and simple. You can do it at home as long as you have gatir, original plain yogurt.
That I always do. Thank you. So Elina, I saw your music video that Harsh directed, right? And
Yes.
you have about 2.2 million views on it.
I was very surprised too, and I love this music video and the filming. There were so many amazing people I got to work with, and the singer had a great soothing voice.
He sure did. That music video was a blockbuster hit right the day when it came out.
Yes.
So how did you get the opportunity to be in that music video?
Well, the opportunity came with Harsh. I had already been working with him for a while, and he thought I'd be perfect for the part because I looked like a mini version of the second main character.
Right.
So I started acting on the set, and I felt great about it. It was a very fun experience.
So if I was to ask you, would you rather be a part of a music video or a short film? Because I know you have worked in several other short films as well. What would you pick? Music videos?
Oh,
or
that's
film?
very hard, but I'm different on the music video side. Music videos are really fun because I enjoy singing.
Got it. So what were the short films that you worked in, and which one was your favorite one and why?
Oh, that's actually going to be the Second Chance. I worked really hard on that. Day and night, I kept on like, okay, so I have this film tomorrow. What am I going to do here, there? And then I was actually very proud of myself because that was one of the first times I learned how to make myself fake cry.
Fake cry?
Yes.
So did you watch a YouTube tutorial or did you just...
No, I actually got advice from my mom.
Wow. Is your mom an actor as well?
No, but she knows how to
Fake cry?
No, she's good at acting, but she's not an actor.
All right. Okay, and tell me about your upcoming movie, Apollo. What was that about and how did you get an opportunity to work in that movie?
Apollo 10 and a half. It's a very good movie, and I loved it so much because I got to wear retro clothes with these cute little braids. I was the little girl who watched the guy bleed. I'm not going to blur anymore. You guys got to check that movie out. It's a really good one.
Okay, all right. So, and what about Nancy Rani? Was that a series or was it a short film? I know you worked in that as well.
Yes, that was a very exciting film to make. I'm not really sure yet. And I'm a spoiled little brat in that movie, so I can be many different people.
Well, I see that. Okay, Elina. So I also got to know from your father in the conversation we were having that you are this close to getting a black belt in Taekwondo.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm very excited about that. Actually, my promotion test is in like a few days, so I'm a little nervous, but I'm prepared.
So what age did you get into Taekwondo?
Not long ago, maybe 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yes.
And what inspired you to learn the art of Taekwondo?
Taekwondo is a beautiful culture to learn about Korea. It's very respectful culture. So you learn how to respect your parents, masters, elder, all people. And it's actually, it helps you defend yourself in attacking situations. I think this is very useful because it makes you a calmer person, knowing that you're strong inside and you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. Usually when people say, you want to fight, that means they're weak inside.
So coming back to you, sir, how do you feel having a daughter who is so multi-talented and has such diverse qualifications in everything she does?
It's actually fun and entertaining. She does push us to our limits in a way because you can't really change a child. Right. You can shape a little. So if they have this locomotive inside, then you just can help them. And she has this real drive. For example, she decided to cook yesterday night for the show, and she was like, "We have to film this," and I had to get my limited skills to record the video with her. Other than that, it's basically just whatever is in her interests. We give her 100% support. And she is very competitive. She has all these talents, and we just, go with it and see where it takes her in life.
Very well. So, Elina, I see you have something for us from your cooking skills. Are you going to be able to deliver us a dialogue from any of your short films?
Oh, yes. I actually have a dialogue practice.
Oh, great. Could you please go ahead and...
Okay. Getting into character.
Please do.
I love Sunday, and for a good reason. Most people just plain out hate it. So when I say, I love Sunday, they ask me why. I could literally talk about anything else. Auditions, I love Sunday. Awkward elevator conversation, I sure do love Sunday. Talking to my mom, woo-oo, I sure do love Sunday. It just works out. And thank God it does. So, I don't really think I love Sunday. I guess I like saying I do.
That was phenomenal. So what movie was this dialogue from?
This is actually one of my main dialogues that I use for auditioning.
I see. And you have aced it.
Thank you.
Well, that is interesting how you got into Taekwondo. Do you think you will be able to show us some moves today?
Oh, yes, of course. I would love to.
All right, then. We are going to do that right after the break. When we come back, we're going to see Elina as a little ninja showing off her Taekwondo moves.
हम हैं little superstar, little superstar. हम हैं little superstar, little superstar.
मनपसंद सुपरमार्केट जहां की फ्रेश वेजिटेबल्स, स्पाइसेस, फ्रोजन फूड आइटम्स आपको सबसे अच्छे प्राइस में मिलेंगी और हलाल ज़बीहा मीट भी मिलेगा। दाम मनपसंद, नाम मनपसंद, तो फिर क्यों ना जाए मनपसंद? Located at Wilcrest Drive, Houston, North Highway and William Cannon Drive, Austin, Texas. तो नाम याद रखिएगा, मनपसंद सुपरमार्केट।
Houston's only Cadillac to your door dealer, Ron Carter Cadillac, delivers test drives to your home or office. For a limited time, get $16,000 off all in-stock Cadillac 2019 XT5 crossovers and $19,000 off all in-stock 2019 CT6 sedans. Or experience the first ever 2020 Cadillac XT6 Premium Luxury Collection, only $519 with $1 down for 39 months lease. Or purchase and receive 0.9% APR for 72 months with no payments until November. RonCarterCadillac.com.
हम हैं little superstar, little superstar. हम हैं little superstar, little superstar.
Thank you for staying with us. Today we have Elina Agamirza, and let me tell you this is a whole complete look from that princess outfit, and now you look like Bruce Lee.
Thank you so much. Taekwondo is one of my favorite passions to do, and it makes me feel stronger.
So how did you come about loving martial arts? Did you have an influence from family, TV, videos you watch online? How did it all come about?
Well, there's someone who's here. It's my dad. He's inspired me so much with Taekwondo, and he's pushed me forward with it.
And why so? Were you ever part of Taekwondo? Did you?
Yes, I did Taekwondo at school at teenage, and it's a great sport. It's great for your strength. It's great for mental, for respect. And for me, it was important that not just my sons, but also my daughter does it. I feel that it's even more important for girls to be able to stand up for themselves and to be confident. So I took her there, but you know, you can't push beyond certain limits, so you can take them there, but then like it's her. And she loves it. She's very competitive every time before preparation, you know, like for the stuff she has to break and the moves and so on. She practices, she's excited that she has to pass it on the first try and so on. So it's...
So Elina, tell me, did you participate in competitions for Taekwondo, or has it just strictly been classes and learning?
Well, actually, during Taekwondo, I have done a few competitions to get into demo team. I did it when I was younger. I was so close, so close. I got the 6th spot,
wow.
But it was already pretty full and I was very young. And I was very sad, but I'm like, oh my gosh, really? I'm really that good? So yes, I have done demo team tryouts.
Okay, and what are some of your favorite moves? Sorry, let's go there again. So what are some of your favorite moves in Taekwondo that you absolutely love and you think you may use them in the future if ever need be? No.
Taekwondo has different moves for different situations. You can learn to do self-defense, and with Taekwondo, you always do self-defense. You're never going to attack someone. that's just disrespectful
Right.
and hurtful to others. So one of my favorite moves, I'd say front snap kick. It's where you jump, you pretend to do this, trick the attacker, and kick them with the other thing on the chin.
Okay, so are you going to be able to demonstrate some of those moves today?
Yes, of course.
Because I can't wait to see you turn into a ninja from that princess I saw you earlier. So are you ready?
Yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Set, one.
Well, that was an absolute pleasure to see you perform like Bruce Lee, I must say. So, what aspect of your all these diverse qualifications that you like? Do you love modeling or do you love being a ninja?
Oh, this is
If
very
you could
hard.
pick one.
The reason why I do this all at once is to make me feel more confident in myself, to make me feel like I'm a multitasker, I'm a great person, and I can do anything I put my mind to, like all the little girls out there.
Because my mind was totally blown to see you perform like that, because I never expected you to have those moves along with being such a little cute girl that you are.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so I do have some fun questions for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
We're gonna call it the rapid fire of little superstars. Okay?
Ooh.
All right. So let's see. If you could have your own party, what superstar would you invite?
Oh, that's so hard.
Only
Little
one.
or big?
It doesn't matter, but you can only invite one star.
Ooh, I'd say Barack Obama's wife. She's a great idol to
Michelle
me.
Obama.
Yes.
She is. So what do you like most about her?
Well, she's a very passionate person and she's very smart. Going to Harvard. Wow, that's just one of my dreams.
She totally is. That I actually would have never thought you would mention her name. Okay. If you could create a new planet, what would you name it?
Ooh, okay. That's a tricky one. Well, I'm gonna go for a wild one. Blobby Hexy.
Where did you even get that from?
I don't know. I see a hexagon and I think blobby.
Okay, Blobby Hexy. Okay. If you were given $1 million right now, how would you spend it?
Oh, I would put half of it inside of my deposits to use in case of college.
Okay.
And actually, I would donate some to the suicide charity to help other kids who don't really feel good inside. And the rest I would use to buy expensive gifts for my parents because they do everything for me. I love them so much.
Look at her. She's already thinking about college. She's already thinking about buying you guys gifts. What else could you ask from a daughter? Okay, so let's see. What is your biggest dream that you wish would come true?
Okay, so that would be no more cancer,
Oh, wow, okay.
no more world hunger, me getting to Harvard with a scholarship, like my parents are very smart, they both got scholarships,
Oh, wow, congratulations.
and becoming the first female president of the US.
You know, after listening to you talk here, I really, really do hope that you become the president.
Thank you.
Because I can already see you make a difference.
Aw.
All right, let's go. A couple more questions and then we will be towards the end of the episode.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find a fun one. If you could stop doing anything in your school day, what would that be? Like if you could eliminate a subject or a class.
That's really hard. I love all subjects. The one I would cancel out. Recess, because it's Texas and it's burning hot.
Oh, goody. One thing that I absolutely loved. You want to cancel that? Great. Okay, so what is your superhero name?
Super Elina.
Super Elina. Nice.
That
I
sounds very
love it,
strange.
love it, love it. Okay, last question. What is the funniest thing that has ever happened to you?
Oh, yes. This always happens with my little brother.
Okay.
So I say, my dad said, Sure, Elina, doing a sarcastic voice. And then my little brother told me this. Sure, Elina. And he's only 3. He likes to repeat things.
Okay.
And he said it with the exact accent.
All right, Elina, it was an absolute pleasure having you on the show today. Would you like to say something to the audience?
Well, yes, to all the girls out there, no matter what your age, you can accomplish anything if you put your mind to it.
Thank you. Sir, it was an absolute pleasure having you. Thank you so much for bringing Elina to the show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us on our show Little Superstars here with NTV Houston. We'll see you next week.
दिल से दिल की बातें कहते हैं, सच के साथ रहते हैं, बस आगे ही बढ़ते हैं, ना कभी किसी से डरते हैं। हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार, हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार, हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार। रंग मस्ती के उड़ाते हैं, चमके धूम मचाते हैं, आए पढ़ने का वक्त तो रिकॉर्ड हम तोड़ जाते हैं। हम हैं लिटिल सुपरस्टार, लिटिल सुपरस्टार।
Salam Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Yalimdat, and hello, my beautiful loving people. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Little Superstars here on NTV Houston. Our little superstar today has twinkle in her eyes and step in her step. Her cooking skills are gonna have you asking for seconds. Her TikTok movies are gonna have you grooving. She is also a voiceover artist. If I ask you, what's your biggest dream right now?
Dream
Yes.
right now.
Go
to India.
Go to India. Enough of India.
Little Superstars, only on NTV Houston.